Welcome back to Evelyn the Advocate. I'm Dr. Evelyn Denise Hemphill, and this channel exists because your story and mine deserves to be heard. Let's get into it. Losing my mother. When the pandemic restrictions lifted, I went to see my mother at the nursing home. The staff brought someone outside whom I did not recognize. I called the nursing director and said, they had brought the wrong person to me. They had not. My mother's complexion had completely changed. She had lost a tremendous amount of weight. I eventually discovered she had acute myeloid leukemia cancer that had been present but never diagnosed, never treated, or anything during her entire stay in that facility. I documented everything. I reported to appropriate authorities. I sat beside her as she died, holding her hand, encouraging her to go. She used her last breaths to tell each of her children that she loved them. She was extraordinary until the very end. Before my mother passed, I joined a protest on the steps of the South Carolina Supreme Court, opposing the family court system. The first time I had ever spoken publicly about my legal situation. The video received over 2,000 views. A few years later, I was given another opportunity to speak about my legal situation. A family member connected us, and I brought Dr. Norma Gray along with me. Dr. Gray is the founder of the Get Clear Social Justice Network, who has stood beside me through most of this journey. We told the truth about domestic violence and corruption in the South Carolina family court system. The interview received over 13,000 views on YouTube and Facebook combined. 13,000 people. That is when I understood people had been waiting for this story. They just needed someone willing to tell it. Key takeaways. Going public with your story is a form of protection. Once your story is documented publicly and verifiably, it becomes harder for the people who harmed you to rewrite it. Your story does not belong only to you. The 13,000 people who watched that interview were not just there for my story. They were there because my story was also theirs. A platform is built by showing up consistently with the truth. The first video got 2,000 views. The second one got over 13,000. Truth is magnetic when it is told clearly and without shame. 13,000 strangers heard my story and recognized their own in it. That is not a coincidence. That is a calling. In the next episode, we complete the story, the most intimate parts of this journey that I have never shared publicly, and the mission all of it created.